In the ways of the shinobi, only 3 words will dictate your entire life.
Hesitation is defeat. Sekiro, you were a most unkind and inauspicious man, but for some reason I could not bring myself to hate you. Now my blood boils! Face me, Sekiro! Cut them down, Sekiro. Every last one. I have lived a long life, but that was the closest I've come to death. There are no hard and fast rules. You just win your battles. That alone is the most important rule of the Ashina style. You did well to kill without hesitation. Don't forget, Sekiro. Hesitate, and you lose.
Ah yes, the age-old question. Can you beat Elden Ring as Isshin, the Sword Saint? The answer's yes, guys. I mean, come on, it's Isshin. But in this video, I'll guide you through the process of exactly how I did it. Of course, the only natural starting class is the Samurai. However, this class kind of suits Genichiro better. But we can't have that, now can we?
Pitiful grandchild.
And so, the very first thing on the agenda is to make my way to the Round Table Hold, because oh boy, can we find ourselves some very special items there. We talk with the budget Emma, and she agrees to take me. Here, we can find a new NPC called McKenyu, who is looking incredibly dripped out, by the way. From him, we can purchase the Black Mortal Blade, which is Isshin's katana and spear combo, as well as the spicy samurai armor, which isn't exactly his style, but it looked way too good to say no. Before we go into any detail on the weapons, we need a test dummy, just to get our first feel for the weapons. And who better to take a big steaming Isshin poop on than Margit. Okay, so let's go over what I learned about the moveset. You can run fast, like really fast, which is sometimes better than dodging. The weapon is split into 1- and 2-handed movesets. The one-handed moveset mimics phase 1 of the real Isshin, with some standard R1 slashes, some powerful ranged heavy R2 attacks, and the Ash of War is the running flurry attack that the Fire Isshin uses. Oh yeah, the running attacks are pretty insane as well. And then, when switching to 2-handed, your blood suddenly starts to boil, and you go full-on Inner Isshin mode. Seriously, this moveset is honestly pretty complex and has a variety of chains you can perform. One of the best chains is Inner Isshin's signature move into Standard Isshin's dirty 7-hit combo, which is performed by 2 heavy attack inputs. The Ash of War performs a firestorm with a single input, and holding it down produces the Black Mortal Blade Storm. But perhaps my favorite move is the never-ending Ikimonji, and I mean that quite literally. A roll attack into repeated light inputs can make you Ikimonji yourself into oblivion, completely busted against enemies with low poise. And yes guys, you can whip out the Glock if you'd like, by either backstep attacking or running light attack. Having successfully transformed into the almighty Isshin, it's time to start killing without hesitation. This means that Isshin is coming for the Big Daddy Rotten Radahn, because we've got to make sure we get to those juicy DLC fights as soon as possible. So, we enter the Grand Lift of Dectus and raise both medallions to travel upwards to Elta's Plateau, where we rest at the first grace to activate the Radahn Festival. Then, back to Caelid we go, marveling upon this giant crow before wasting no more time. and entering the Radahn Festival.
Now my blood boils! Face me, Sekiro!
The big fat oaf is unfortunately no match for the speed and finesse that is Isshin. You really do feel as nimble and ninja-like as you do when playing Sekiro, and it's truly amazing. One of the best parts is that the mod isn't even overpowered and stupidly flashy. It's only as flashy as Isshin allows it to be, so the game still feels balanced. But the Star Scourge is not the only one we need to kill before entering the DLC. After leveling up a bunch and doing some stupid missions for Vare that I couldn't be bothered to record, we arrive at the Lord of Blood upon his dynastic throne.
Welcome, honored guest, to the birthplace of our dynasty. Sex, quinque, quattro, tres, duo, unus, nihil, nihil, nihil. Now surrender yourself to my blood, to our coming dynasty, for all eternity. I can see it as clear as day. Mohg win.
Into the Shadow Realm we go. Now, remember when I said earlier that never-ending Ikimonji was busted? Yeah, just watch as it completely shreds this curse blade. Ikimonji, 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 Ikimonji. Yeah, suck it, bitch. Anyway, our journey continues to the Castle Answers, and on the way there, I realized that repeated backsteps is honestly faster than Torrent. Yup, I really do love the sheer speed of Isshin, as I yeet my way through the castle and arrive at a most worthy foe indeed. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you can permanently deflect and guard counter as if you had the hard tier equipped, just like in Sekiro. Okay, back to the montage.
Now my blood boils! Haste me, Sekiro!
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Mark my words, graceless heathen. Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Ikimonji. With Rolana's defeat, there's only one enemy left in the DLC that's worth crossing blades with.
Then Marika and vilest Erdtree both will at last be from divinity wrenched. And surely, contented I will be. But first, clear resounds the call of vengeance. The Impaler, Messmer, must pay his due. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. Revenge alone assures me peace of mind.
Yet, my purpose standeth unchanged. Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame. Soon tarnished, wilt thou be taken in the jaws of the abyssal serpent, shorn of light. Oh, Mother, forgive me. I will not suffer. A lord devoid of light. O lightless creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I. Marika, a curse upon thee.
So, back to the base game we go and make our way to the royal capital. Upon fighting the draconic tree sentinel, I realized that goddamn I'm overleveled now, because I was meant to get a lot more footage of this fight, but ended up killing him by mistake. Oops. Anyway, the reason we've come to the capital is because there is one last enemy I would like to fight, but unfortunately, the Sekiro final boss is locked behind many a journey. So, we'll make sure to marvel upon the city's beauty for a second, before proceeding to the Golden Abomination and completely obliterating it. And then, of course, it's on to the goat himself, Mohg, the Omen, last of all kings.
What is thy business with these thrones? Have it writ upon thy meager grave. Felled by King Morgoth, last of all kings. The thrones, stained by my curse, such shame I cannot bear. We are all forsaken.
Well, we're not all forsaken, Morgoth. Isshin Ashina would never be abandoned by anyone, except Will, perhaps. Anywho, with Morgoth's defeat, it's on to the Giant's Mountaintops. And if you know anything about Elden Ring, then you know to get to the bad girl Malenia, you've got to defeat the fat oaf residing inside Castle Sol, along with his ghostly minions. But never fear, my sweetings. I'm Isshin the motherfucking Sword Saint, bitch, and I take no prisoners. Malenia, I'm coming for you, mommy. I mean, we go pick up one half of the secret medallion and then travel back towards Liurnia, where we can completely overkill this poor bloke in a pot and take the medallion's other half. Then back to the Grand Lift of Rold to hoist up the combined medallion and into the consecrated snowfields, where I waste no time locating the hidden Haligtree. My goodness, what an exquisite sight this is. The Haligtree really is a place of wonder. Even if this whole area didn't exist, the game would still be massive. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, only one final mini-boss stands in our way, the true form of Loretta. I had no idea how spectacular this fight could be until I got some clean camera shots for it. Very underrated fight in my opinion, as she has some of the flashiest moves out there.
Now my blood boils! Face me, Sekiro!
And finally, with a bit more traversal into the Haligtree roots, we come up against the boss who I've decided is today's final boss. After all, they say Malenia is more a Sekiro boss than a Souls boss, so is it not poetic justice to match the powers of arguably the two toughest From Software bosses in history? Well, let's find out, shall we? For this fight, I also decided to just show the fight normally, because I'm sure some of you want to see Isshin in full force. By this point, I'm at pretty high level and have some decent talismans, which were honestly kinda unnecessary. The playstyle of Isshin is kinda awesome, I'm not gonna lie. You're a lot more nimble than the regular Tarnished, and the combination of flashy moves, deflects, guard counters, running attacks, and even whipping out a bloody Glock, all combine to make one of the most enjoyable and versatile moveset mods I've ever played. I would seriously recommend giving the Kenyu's mod a try if you haven't already, as this isn't even the only godly weapon he's made. No, there's a couple other goodies that I might save for future videos. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and for now, just enjoy the superior boss giving Malenia the beatdown she deserves. Until next time, my sweetings. Hello, I know not many of you probably got this far, but if you did, please drop a like and sub, I'd really appreciate it, as it helps the channel out quite a bit. And I do really want to keep making these videos, so yeah, thanks for watching guys.